G'day guys, we're off to another hike again. Today, Wankaroo Falls. Wankaroo Falls, I think that's how they're pronounced. This hike is in far north Queensland. I think it's 9 kilometers. I'll put some details of the hike down here. And it's a trail that's not very often used from what I understand. It is going to be a little bit off track, but it leads to a very beautiful waterfall. So the trail starts off at the Golden Hole Rest Area, or the Golden Hole Recreation Area, which is this big grassland you see right behind us. You basically walk across the field and then, oh, there it is. So yeah, come with me on this little journey. I'll show you the hike, I'll show you the waterfalls and everything along towards it. It's going to be an epic trip. Yo! Intersections. See, that's when the GPS has come into hand. Now obviously I could go in both directions and see where the trail leads me. I could use the maps, and I did print out the map this time from alltrails, which is really good, so I highly recommend if you're into hiking, sign up to alltrails. It's not the end of the world, but you can print out the maps for the actual hikes, and then you've got a hard copy with you in case your GPS fails. But it is easier to just go on alltrails apps, and you download basically their maps. You can download the satellite imagery as well, which always helps. And then you can just have a look where the trail sort of bends to, follow it for a bit while having a look at it. Share that now. And it will pretty much tell you if you're going in the right direction or not. It actually looks a bit more beaten than I thought, but that's good. That's good. We don't want to go too hard today, so like I said, it's a moderate to hard hike. So there is a couple of creek crossings on this trail. Talking about creek crossings, first one. And today my mission is I'm going to try to keep my feet dry. Look at that. There we go. What was that? That didn't work well, did it? Lost my balance there on that last rock. Bugger me. What a shame. I've tried to keep my feet dry for once. Normally I don't bother, I just walk straight through, but today I thought, I'm going up a mountain. It would be cool to get up there with dry feet for a change. Nah. Alright, let's keep going. A bit of a waterfall. Can you hear it? Must be something around here. Let's have a look. Oh, there's this creek. Yeah. Something to get my feet wet again. It sounded like a waterfall. This one I can actually rock up again. I wouldn't be so clumsy and stepped into the first water, I reckon I'll be doing pretty good with dry feet. As you can see, some parts of the trail are a bit muddy and overgrown, but it is actually fairly maintained. So someone's gone through in the last couple of days and chopped a few trees down and just cleared the path. But other than that, the trail's actually quite good. So yeah, so far level terrain, pretty easy going so far. A couple of kilometres in, you can take a little left and it leads you down to the water. Check it out. Another beautiful little creek. You're crossing a lot of creeks, but let me tell you this, you can keep your feet dry. Just don't be as clumsy as I am. That's so beautiful. Crystal clear water and that sand. Look at the sand. So yeah, little note, you don't need to bring much water because you can fill up everywhere. Now you can use your life straws or water filter. You know what I do? I just use Babinda. I just can't be bothered sitting down filtering water sometimes. So yeah, a couple of drops of Babinda into a litre of water. I think it's full. Is it full? I think I put 4 drops in. And then I'm good to go again. Wait half an hour, good to go again. So nice. So nice. So just the, I think it's about maybe 3 kilometers in or something, 3-4 kilometers in. There's a fork in the trail. I'm not quite sure where both of these trails are leading, so I'm going to work the left first and then backtrack and do the right and see where they go. Maybe they lead to a waterhole. They might be just overcoming an obstacle. This one seems to be the one that is marked out. Look at this. Not quite something you want to run into when you're out on a hike. No. So just look at the GPS, and when you get to this fork and you take the left turn, it actually takes you away from the original track that's on alltrails. So I'm assuming this is taking me down to the water because it's going straight to the river. I'm going to go and have a look. I've got some spare time. I've done really well in terms of distance covered, so I'm just going to squeeze down here, have a look where this trail goes, map it so I got it in my GPS, and then find out what's at the bottom of it. Wow, check out this beautiful spot. How cool is that? Super big trees here. Very easy to walk on the ground. And I still don't know where this trail is going. Yeah, so it's a beautiful trail. It is definitely marked out. So we got all this tape here, but it's not the trail that I'm meant to follow to the waterfall. So it's a bit of a iffy thing. You don't know where you're going. That's it, you can't. I have no idea. And I can't look it up on the maps because this trail is not on the maps. How cool is this? Interesting trail, eh? And that's the end of it. I can't see anything else. I can see this has been cut down. And there is some marking tape right there. But that's it. I can't find any other trail indicators. I can't find any disturbances. See all this? And this is done by a machete. And not too long ago. And then the only thing I can think of is that someone is trying to make a new trail here. And this is as far as they can, but the marking tape looks pretty old. And this all looks very old. So it's definitely through here. But then there's nothing. It's just this. You can't go through there. There's nothing through here. I'll put a note in it for next time, come again. And have a bit more time. Right, after a bit of cutting through, I actually at least got to the river. Check it out. Yeah, nice. So I have no idea what those marker tapes are for. I actually followed the wrong one, which sort of got me into this direction, and then I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll just see if I can go through. But the track is not maintained at all, so there is lots of vines and wait a while, so I had to cut myself through. Got a bit slashed up on the way as well. I'm running out of time now again. I've been on this trail for almost an hour, so I'm going to try to rush back now to the main trail to get to the waterfall. Let's go. I'm going to get up there. This is how I got down here. Rightio, we're coming pretty close now, I reckon. I can hear something rumbling in the background. So I speeded up my process and gotten on the trail as fast as I could. But it's actually not that hard. It goes up a bit, but look, it's a fairly good walk. I wouldn't call this difficult at all. Yeah, so it's a moderate walk, at least so far. We'll see how once we get down to the waterfall. It's a beautiful trail though. Oh my god, so nice. Alright guys, this is an important information here on this trail. Once you come within a couple of 100 meters of the waterfall, there's actually a fork in here that's really hard to see. And I walked past it twice. So I walked past the creek, walked up the hill, walked, and then I realized I was actually off track a fair bit. So this is the main trail here, going straight. And what you actually have to take is that little trail here, only visible by this and that little marker there. So yeah, I didn't see it from both sides. I had to use the GPS to find this intersection actually. So this is a lot less worn for some reason, and there is obviously another trail going straight. Now I don't know where that goes again. I haven't done enough research on this. I couldn't see any other trails, at least not on all trails that were up here. I might have to ask the locals if there is a hiking club or something that cuts these trails, and they might know a bit more about where they lead. Another good information source for this area in terms of hiking is Wanderstories. Go check these guys out. They have awesome hikes with GPS data you can download on their website. It's free for most of it. Some trails are premium trails. You have to pay a little fee for them, but it's not much. So yeah, go check them out, Wanderstories. I'll put a link in the description below. Let's see if I can find this bloody waterfall now. As you can hear, we're a bit closer now, and this is also where it gets a bit more difficult. This is where the track definitely becomes hard. You can see that here. That's going to follow the cliff line, so be aware of that. Wear good boots and don't attempt this during rain. It'll be very slippery. So I'm going to have to stop filming now and hopefully get down there safe and sound. See you in a bit. Alright, we're at the top of the waterfall. There it is right there. I'm going to see how we can get down now. This is probably the hardest part of the whole trail, because you're sort of winding your way along this riverbank. You could always just go into the water. I'll probably do that on the way back anyway. It's interesting rock formations here. Look. This is where it gets a lot trickier and slipperier. Be really careful here. You slip, you get sliced open. Hey. Down there. Right, that's definitely the dangerous part here. One wrong move. That's the end of Sasha. Alright, let's hope for the best. 3 points of contact all the time. close. Whew. Gets the adrenaline going. I know it doesn't look like much, but there isn't much, and it's super slippery. So again, definitely this is not something you want to do during the wet or any sort of rain. At the moment it hasn't rained for 3 days, and I waited for that as well. There we go, it keeps going. This doesn't look very good. Make sure, well, always 2 points of contact, and look out for anything you can grab in case you can slip, because you might not have many chances there. I think if you go down that that cliff, that's I'd say 10 meters at least, if not more. Now when the bottom gets a bit easier, still very muddy. Rightio, I made it to the bottom. I can hear it, and I'm very close now. It looks pretty cool from here. That is so worth the effort coming down here, guys. That is magical. If only the sun was shining now, that would make this even more magical. Well, we hang around, we've got a bit of time. We hang around for a bit, hopefully those clouds will bugger off.
Well, this is the Wankaroo Falls. What a magical place to be. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around Australia. There is so much to discover out here, hidden in the thick rainforest of the Great Dividing Range. I hope you too one day will come here and explore what our beautiful country has to offer. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, or visit one of the web links in the description for further infos on trails and hiking. Now, in case you want to watch a little bit more, just check out one of our other epic hiking videos. Until then, stay safe and see you soon.